Hey guys, it's the Lego Spider-Man 300, and today I'm going to be doing something that maybe not most of you guys have heard of, but I'm going to be doing a top 10 canceled Marvel movies, only Marvel. I might do DC, I just might. Comment if you want me to do DC. First, I just want to see if this video is successful before I even go and do a canceled DC movies video. So, yeah, I'm just going to start off with Marvel, but then if this video gets kind of good, sure, I'll do DC. But for now, let's just start off with this. Let's just jump right into this. Start off with the first Spider-Man movie. First canceled Marvel movie. But before I get into this, I just want to tell you guys, this video is going to be a bit Spider-Man heavy. It's going to have a lot of Spider-Man canceled movies in it. Anyway, let's just get right into this. First off, we have James Cameron's Spider-Man movie. It would have been released in the early 90s or late 90s and would have starred Leonardo DiCaprio as Spider-Man, which I'm not sure about. I really don't know. Because, I'm not sure because, he did a Great Gatsby with Tobey Maguire, who was the first Spider-Man. But that kind of sounds ironic, but this is before that movie came out. This movie was going to be before that came out. Anyway, my point is, I'm not sure if I would have enjoyed that, but it would have been alright. But the villains were going to be Dr. Octopus, Electro, and Sandman. Arnold Schwarzenegger was supposed to play Dr. Octopus, which would never work, would never be good, but it would have been fine, I guess. No, I'm kidding. It would not. And Stan Lee really wanted to play J. Jonah Jameson, which would have been awesome, because, it's Stan Lee, but, it would have kind of been a little too weird. But anyway, the movie was also supposed to be rated R, it was supposed to be rated R, a Spider-Man rated R movie. It was going to have a lot of cursing. Also, it was supposed to have some sex scenes with Mary Jane and Peter Parker having sex on the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know if this movie would have been good, but I know for a fact that this would have been a very weird superhero movie. Like, my God. But the main reason why it got canceled, however, was not because it was a weird idea, was actually mainly because Marvel was losing a lot of their money with those crap TV shows they made about Captain America, so they had to sell the Spider-Man rights to Sony Pictures, but they just won't let go of Spider-Man now that they did that. But this would have been, sounds like it would have been another bad, at least at that time, it would have been another bad Marvel movie. But now Marvel has learned from their mistakes. They are incredibly good. Next up, we have this Iron Man movie that would have come out in the year 2000. And Tom Cruise was supposed to play Iron Man, which would never be good. No. Tom Cruise is an amazing actor, but he would never play Iron Man. Quentin Tarantino was interested in the movie, so he was directing it, but the main reason why it got canceled was because he started losing interest in the film, so the studio just scrapped it, which was honestly the best decision, to be honest. Spider-Man 4, which would have came out in the year 2011 and would have been a continuation of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy after 2007's Spider-Man 3, which you probably know why it got canceled. So I don't really need to explain, but there are two reasons why it got canceled. The villains were supposed to be Vulture, the Lizard, and Anne Hathaway was supposed to play Black Cat. Very ironic. Reminds me of some other cat character. Just joke. But she would have been, honestly, kind of sexy as her. And finally, the fourth villain was supposed to be Mysterio. Spider-Man 4, 4 villains. Same thing that happened with Spider-Man 3. The studio actually wanted to make 6 Spider-Man movies. The whole 6 Spider-Man trilogy. Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, in Spider-Man 3 we got 3 villains. In Spider-Man 4 we're going to get 4 villains. Means in Spider-Man 5 we're going to get 5 villains. And Spider-Man 6 is going to be the Sinister 6. But here's the second reason why it got canceled. It was just mainly because Sam Raimi had trouble deciding what he wanted for the film, and the studio just gave it a reboot 5 years later. Back in 2003, Fox wanted to make a Fantastic Four movie that was going to be set in the 60s and just skip the origin story. And, yeah, but I know you would think that, it was going to sound like it's pretty crap, but the director sounds really nice. I don't know that much about this movie. I just don't. I don't know what it was originally going to be, but, so, this is going to be kind of a short one. But, like, yeah. I don't really know why it got canceled, but, like, I don't really know. But what I do know is instead of getting that, we did get an X-Men movie in 2015. I mean, not 2015, 2005, and we all know how that turned out. Crap. Yep. Next up, we got X-Men Origins Magneto. The studio, Fox, really wanted to make origin movies for every X-Men character. And this would have came out in the year, right after X-Men Origins Wolverine. Would have came out in 2009. And the main reason why it got canceled is because X-Men Origins Wolverine was a huge disaster and was an awful movie. But both critically and for both critics and fans, a lot of people hated it, including myself. So they had a good reason to cancel it. But we did get a lot of the story elements in X-Men First Class, so that's really awesome. Back in the year 2000, they wanted to make a Doctor Strange film, which I'm honestly happy it got canceled, because if it didn't, then we wouldn't have gotten this 2016 one that we would have gotten, which I didn't really enjoy, but we wouldn't have got him in Infinity War, and he was incredible in that. And we wouldn't be getting Doctor Strange 2, which I am very hyped for. Number 5 is one that most of you probably would have assumed. Incredible Hulk 2. Now, a lot of you are going to ask me, why did it get canceled? Please tell me. Well, it got canceled because... Listen, it got canceled because they need Universal to make a Hulk movie, and they lost the rights to Universal, so there's no way they could have made that. And the first one kind of it was a flop to critics and fans, so sadly we didn't get it. And which is a big bummer because it ended setting up another one with Leader. That would have been very, very awesome. Then in 2011, we were going to get a Silver Surfer movie, but it got canceled because the piece of crap movie that is Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. So it was probably the best choice that this wouldn't have happened. One that I would actually like to see, She-Hulk, because I'm kind of a fan of She-Hulk, and I would have liked to. I love I love seeing new characters being introduced, whether it's DC or Marvel. I love when they introduce new characters. But when I told you the reason Incredible Hulk 2 got canceled, goodbye Namor. So but I would have liked to see a She-Hulk movie, but I really don't know that much about this, so I don't know why it got canceled. They wanted to make in May of 2016, they wanted to make an Amazing Spider-Man 3 featuring Venom. This got canceled, however, because in the year 2015, Sony made a deal with Marvel in order to bring Spider-Man into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And in order to do that, they had to cancel the third one and go with a reboot. They also wanted to make an Amazing Spider-Man Sinister Six, and as far as the Easter eggs that we saw in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, those characters are going to be Dr. Octopus, of course, he's the leader, the Vulture, and the Rhino. Amazing Spider-Man 3 actually was going to begin continuing off where it left off in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, but it was going to be Spider-Man versus Rhino. But of course, Andrew Garfield also got canceled because he got sick and he couldn't make his flight. Amazing Spider-Man 4 was going to happen, but that also got canceled. So we were supposed to get 3 Amazing Spider-Man movies. We were supposed to get Amazing Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man 66, and the Amazing Spider-Man 4. And 3 of those got canceled. So, yeah, and the Sinister Six is supposed to happen in 2019 or 2020. But yeah, those are some canceled Marvel movies. Comment down below, and please like the video. It took me a long time to make this video, so I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you like this, because if this video gets a lot of likes, I will make a canceled DC. So, bye.